7 Action News reporter Kim Russell is live now in Novi, one of the many districts making that decision on what the return to school is going to look like in the fall. Kim.
Yes, and they're making these decisions without all the information that schools would like to have about what their funding will be, because legislative sessions have been canceled because of COVID-19 after a lawmaker was diagnosed. Still, schools have to make a decision. As parents voice frustration about not knowing a plan, the superintendent of Dearborn Public Schools had this message during a meeting this afternoon.
The reality is we want to take as much time as we can to make a well-informed plan, because we also know that the situation is continuing to change out in the community.
The Dearborn Board of Education is scheduled to decide Monday between 3 recommended plans laid out today. One is almost fully virtual, with learning labs for children who need extra support or have special needs. The other is hybrid for elementary school students and virtual learning for secondary students. The last option is a hybrid for all grades.
No matter what decision is made, there's going to be people that will not be pleased.
In Novi, the school board is expected to vote tonight. Superintendent Dr. Steve Matthews says he will recommend the district offer 2 options.
In-person hybrid option in which students would come half the time and then be virtual half the time. And then the other is the virtual option where they could go online full-time.
He says the problem with a full-time program is that this is how the desks would be spaced, about 3 feet apart. Social distancing is only possible at half capacity. Dr. Matthews says the district offered summer school, and he believes with social distancing, children will be safe.
So it was a different experience, but it was a safe experience. And so we're going to try and use the lessons that we learned there and translate some of those lessons into what we're going to do this fall.
These decisions are being made as school districts wait for the state legislature to answer. Will online learning be fully funded? What will per pupil funding be? And will last year's enrollment be used to determine funding as more students are choosing homeschooling? Lieutenant Governor Gilchrist called on the legislature to address these issues right away.
As a parent, certainly I am at my first mind is toward the health and safety of our education professionals and of our students and their families. And so that's what comes first. And, the legislature, their whole job in government is to figure out the purse strings. And so they need to step up and do that.
No word on when they will have answers from the legislature. In the meantime, today, Ferndale and Novi have meetings this evening. Dearborn had a meeting this afternoon and is going to make a decision on Monday. Schools have to make a decision. The clock is ticking. Reporting live in Novi, Kim Russell, 7 Action News.
I know still a lot of parents are still undecided about whether or not to send their kids back to the classroom. Kim, thank you.